Hi, it's Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com, Non Farm Payroll Day. I had set up many different types of trades we could do in our trade room today. Our official trade was the DAX trade, which is the one that I'll show you because that's the trade that I took. We also had an official gold trade. A couple of members traded that, made some money. And I had also done some testing on the NQ and the YM and the NQ and the YM. The NQ was the trade that a couple of people took in the room, and a few people made money with it. A few people simmed it. But we're going to look at the indexes possibly for next month, non-farm payroll. But this was a report that we always expect to explode and go crazy. And watch what happened today. The report and the brackets are going to be generated by our software, JOBB software, which is semi-automated news trading. It's going to put brackets on the chart above and below the price, the current price, at the moment right before the trade. Actually, at the moment exactly the report is released at 8:30 is the time that we decide to trade the DAX based on our studies. Immediately I got filled. I didn't even have time to move my stop. As I was getting ready to move my stop, the DAX reversed. It took me out of my trade for a $73.05 profit. So a quick, kind of an unexciting, not much to do trade. I got taken out real fast. Didn't get the opportunity to move my stop. I had used a second target of 0, so that if the DAX had continued to move down, it was a short trade. The numbers were not as good as expected, although who expected over 310,000 jobs to be created? That was actually a ridiculous number if you think about it. It was pretty much a guaranteed short if you think about it, based on those numbers. But I was going to follow the price down had we gotten the move, but we just didn't get a big enough move. The DAX tested the PP, the central pivot, and then the move ended. It reversed, and that was the trade for $73 profit. Kind of a non-farm payrolls dud, I would say. But at thenewstraders.com, we're always prepared to trade the big reports. It could have been a real big winner, and that's what we were hoping for. Look, you could get stopped out on our trade too, but today we made money. We didn't make a fortune, but we're alive and kicking, ready to go on to the next trade, which I'm going to show you right now. The second trade of the day was ISM Non Manufacturing. It's a 10 a.m. report. Last month, we traded bonds and we had an instantaneous profit on the trade, so I felt, hey, let's give bonds a shot again today. We could have traded the yen. We could have traded gold. I've tested gold, and gold has tested quite well on this report. ISM has been uneven on the yen, though. So I decided to stay with bonds, which was a great trade last month. Now in 5 seconds, my brackets are going to appear on the chart, as our software always does. It makes the entry easy at thenewstraders.com. I got filled immediately, 2 contracts of bonds, ZB, 30-year treasuries. And then the price moved 1 tick in my favor and just sat there and sat there and sat there and barely moved. So I shrunk my stop down by 1 tick, moved my target up by a tick, and thought to myself, hey, look, if I get out of the trade with a small profit because it's not moving, the news was almost matching data. It wasn't that far off. It should have gone down a little bit, but not gigantic, because the offset, news offset, expected versus what the real result was not dramatic. So I sat for a second, I got filled for my 1 tick, and when the day was over, I was up $135.55. That was my day for the day. Hey, anytime you can be up over $100 on a trading day, you're a winner. And this is Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com. We'll see you in the trade room. Take care.